What's up? It's your boy Murda Beatz, and I'm checking out Animal Status.
Animal Status on Shade 4-5. My name is DJ Wonder, and we're in the presence of greatness. Let me go over there, light the fire, and welcome him to the Midnight Society. He's Grammy Award nominated. He's the best hip hop producer of 2021, according to Double XL, and he has so many hits we don't even know how to begin. But we'll start by saying, welcome, Murda Beatz. What's up, Murda Beatz? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for coming through Animal Status. Appreciate you. Now, the first thing, you're from Ontario, correct? Canada.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I was born in Niagara Falls. I grew up in a small town called Fort Erie. It's like 30,000 people. It's like a super small town.
Now, were you going back and forth like to the States as a kid? Like, was it easy just to come across the border?
Yeah, mad easy. Like I grew up on the border of Buffalo, New York. So people would go to Buffalo to like fill up their tank of gas and like go grocery shopping and stuff. Because America has like way better products than Canada.
Is that still the case, or that was more so back when you were growing up?
Nah, definitely, man. Like y'all just got a big ass country and got a bunch of shit in it.
That's right. I mean, Canada's a big country too, but a lot of it is not populated the way America is, I guess. Yeah. Now, how did you first jumped on to Fruity Loops? Was that the first program that you'd use? Or I'm sure you had messed with like analog instruments and stuff like that before you got into production, but was that the first actual program you used?
Yeah, the first program I used was FL Studio 9. Yeah. And now, so like I went from FL Studio 9 to 10, and then I really didn't want to switch to 11 when 11 came out, but I did, and then I never switched from there. So then now they've had FL12 and FL20, and I'm still on 11.
I mean, I feel the same way. I'm on like Logic 9 or something like that. I never want to go up because you get so used to working with the program a certain way. Do you ever listen to like some of the first beats you made like recently? Have you ever gone back to the archive?
Yeah, there's shit. It's so bad, bro. And I used to think I was like amazing, and that's why probably kids at my school were like, "Man, what the fuck? This kid's on. I don't know what he's on." Right. I used to think I was amazing, and I was gonna be the biggest, and my beats were horrible.
What do you think the oldest beat like in your folder collection that you still like actively shop is? Like, how old do you think it is?
Man, so I got a problem. So when I be shopping beats, I'm only shopping beats from the last like 3 weeks.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm always just going to the recent files and shit. Like that's just how I work, you know?
That's how in demand Murda Beatz is. He has only a 3-week catalog for you guys. He's selling them left and right.
But my oldest beat to date for like a big placement is definitely Grinding on My Life by Nipsey Hussle. I remember I came out here in like 2015 and we made that record, and that beat was from like, I think it was from like, it was an early beat. Like even if you listen to it, it just sounds like dated kind of, but that beat, I probably made it in like 2014.
Oh, nice.
And that record came out 2018 on Victory Lap.
Yeah, man. So
that was an old beat. That was super old.
That was a timeless murder beat right there. Well, are you happy that you grew up in the era of YouTube? Do you think? Yeah,
definitely very grateful. I come from a small town, and I feel like the only reason why I made it out was because how I built my network on the internet and how I connected with rappers and producers and everybody through YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything like that. So I'm very grateful for the internet.
You think
being like part of that time?
You think it made you kind of want to be more successful at a younger age, like more pressure on yourself at a younger age?
I don't know, not really. I kind of was just doing what I wanted to do. And at the time, like it wasn't cool being a producer. Like not everyone wanted to be a producer. It kind of felt like unrealistic. That's why a lot of people told me like I wouldn't make it and stuff, because it wasn't like an everyday thing, Right. Like back then there was probably like 100 kids on YouTube trying to become producers. Now there's 10 million,
Yeah. Now, what does the tag say? Murder on the beat because it's not nice. Is that correct?
Murder on the beat. So it's not nice. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yeah, that's very like, dog. Who is that?
Yeah. So that's my dog Baka from back home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like in the OVO camp and stuff and reps up. So yeah, I don't know. We were in the studio one day, we were cooking up, and he always be going Baka, aka not nice. And he was like, Murder on the beat, so it's not nice. And I was like, damn, that kind of sounds kind of hard. So then I was with Sonny Digital, and I played it for Sonny. I was like, yo, like, what do you think about this as a tag? And he heard it. He's like, man, that would kind of be dope. You should try it out. So then I was like starting to put it on beats and stuff. And then when Drake heard the AKA, he's like, yo, you should just put that on all the beats you send me from now on. Nice. And that's kind of how it came about.
Oh, Baca, man. You know, Baca wears a Louis bag, but it's not for fashion. Did you know that?
So I don't know nothing about that.
All right, yo. So, have you ever experimented with like another tag and like just went back to this, or you think you'll ever change it?
Yeah, I be using the OG, the Momo Murda. Mm-hmm. I be using the Baca tag. I got a Drake Murda on the beat, so it's not nice one on this new record that we're about to premiere. I be using Kodak. I got Kodak Murda tags. I got YNW Melly Kodak tags. Murda tags. I just got a lot of stuff, man.
Right. Now, it's a legendary story that you traveled to where the rappers are. That's how you got there. How did you end up in Chicago? Was that something that your family went there, or you went there personally to Chicago?
No, I went there personally. So this is like 2011, 2012 when Chief Keef was like super hot. Mm-hmm. I remember there was this video guy, D-Gain, shooting all his videos, putting them on YouTube and stuff. So I'll go on D-Gain's page and I would just like watch the other rappers that he was posting and doing videos with. And I found this guy named Kill Bill. And I was like, yo, this is dope. You know, I just built a relationship with them. I remember like I was driving like my mom's car. I was like burning CDs, playing the CDs in the whip and stuff. And I was like, I just built a relationship with him, you know, felt like I built like a kind of like a little business relationship. And then I went to Chicago. And then off that, you know, linked up with him. He showed me the city, connected with some of the GBE guys and stuff out there. And yeah, that's kind of how I got my feet wet.
Nice. And then eventually you ended up, did you actually live with the Migos or somewhere in like a compound or something with them? And you went to Atlanta?
So I used to go down there and stay with them for like months at a time and stuff, you know, because the whole border thing, like you're not really allowed to come and like make music and stuff in America. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, if I go to America, I might as well stay there for a little bit and get some work done and stuff, you know?
So spending like so much time around like Glory Boys, Migos, like what's like a hobby or like an activity that they do that most people would not know that they're into?
Man, me and the Migos, we used to have a lot of fun, man. I remember one day, me and Quavo, we went to the store and we bought like $1,000 worth of Nerf guns. And we just like, were playing like these like big ass Nerf war in the crib. Like they had like a big ass mansion and stuff and we were just going crazy. That shit was so fun. That was probably like 6 years ago.
Nice, man.
7 years ago.
Cool. And then, so I mentioned earlier, Grammy nominated. What does it feel like to have that? You can never take that away from your name. That can always be on top of Murda Beatz. Are awards important to you? Like, is this a big accomplishment for you?
Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Growing up and stuff, watching the Grammys, I feel like even if you're not in music, people watch the Grammys all the time and stuff. So it's definitely a big accomplishment, you know? I got the chance to be on a Grammy winning album with Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. Mm-hmm. And like, I've been nominated like 10 times. Nice. So it's definitely a blessing, you know, like starting my career as a music producer and stuff. Like you don't even like think of like accolades and stuff like that at the beginning. You're just trying to just make these beats and get these songs going, you know? So I'm definitely grateful.
From Pipe It Up to Motive, and like, I feel like every kind of beat that you put out, it doesn't really have a distinguishable style. Is that on purpose? Like, you know, like Premier or like even like Timberland, you could tell it's like a Timberland beat like right away pretty much. Is that something that you do subconsciously or do you just want to be that versatile in your production?
Yeah. I definitely want to be versatile. You know, I feel like there was like an era in like 2017, 2018 where like I was just coming with the hard drums and everyone knew my beats from like my kicks and my hi-hats and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I always wanted to be like a chameleon, you know? I want to be able to get in every bag. I never want someone to put me in a box. You know, I always said like, yo, I want to have the biggest pop record and the biggest record in the streets at the same time. And that's kind of like how I drive my career, you know?
Nice. And then we played Nice for What. So you've worked with New Orleans Bounce before. And then in Have Mercy for Chloe, you worked with like some Jersey club samples in there. Are you constantly looking for like new genres to kind of integrate into your sound?
Yeah, 1000%. Always trying to look for new stuff, you know, kind of keep it fresh, keep it exciting. You know, don't want to just get caught up in like what music sounds like today, you know, want to kind of mold it for tomorrow.
What's a surprising artist that you listen to that people might not think Murda Beatz was into?
Pink Panthers.
Oh man, girl, I love Pink Panthers. We play her all the time.
Hard.
Yeah,
she is so hard.
Have you ever experimented with like some drum and bass stuff?
I've made so many different beats, man. Like someone's got to get on some of these, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I just got that recent 3-week thing going on where like, you know, if a beat gets down to 2 months, I'm gonna forget about it. Someone just got to go through my laptop or something.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you who your dream artist that you haven't collaborated yet with, but let's forget that. Let's just get Murda Beatz together with Pink Panthers, because I'd like to hear what that track would sound like. So we'll put it in the universe, all right?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You were doing some festival DJ gigs for a while. Are you still like doing that, like touring or opening for any acts?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm definitely like touring will probably maybe start up after this whole COVID wave again. Same with festivals, probably like around summertime. Actually today I'm going to DJ in Vegas. I'm starting my new residency top of the year at Jewel and Hakkasan. So I'm actually like right after this, I'm going to get on a flight to Vegas and I'm going to perform tonight. So that's just going to be a lot of fun, man. Pull up. You in Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
Actually,
come turn up for the boy.
I got some people I need you to put on the list. I'll let you know. But so were you DJing before you're producing, or is it something you kind of like learned how to do after production?
No, I was never DJing, man. Like I like partying and turning up though. You know what I'm saying? So my manager was always like, man, you got to start DJing. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to. Right. And then I remember like 4 or 5 years ago, I got a booking to do New Year's in Hawaii. So my manager's like, man, you got to go. It's like a free vacation and you get to perform. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I was like practicing them in my hotel room like an hour before. I did that. And then from there, kind of just like kept DJing. People wanted to see me, you know, like when you build like a big sustainable brand, people just like want to see like what it's about and what type of person you are and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So started DJing more, you know. I got the chance to DJ at Coachella a few years ago before COVID. I brought out DMX, RIP. And that was just like an amazing moment. It's amazing how many people you touch through music, you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely like the universal language, you know? Yeah.
What's your go-to phrase when the drop is about to kick in for the crowd? Or you just count down like 1, 2, 3, 4, or what do you say?
3, 2, 1. I don't know.
All right, there it is.
I don't know what you mean. Like, what do you mean?
You know, like, you know, when you're DJing and you know, like the 808's about to kick in, you want to hype the crowd up and them to start bouncing. Like, what do you yell into the microphone?
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. 2, 3, 2. All right, man. Listen, this guy's built for festivals. He knows what it is already. Do you know who Baby Murda is? You know who that is?
Baby Murda, man, he's the GOAT.
I heard about him. Yeah, I heard he gets sold out really quick whenever he shows up online somewhere. Do you know about that?
So Baby Murda, he's like this little toy version of me, and he's like half like skeleton and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We dropped like actual toys, and they went so crazy. Then I ended up dropping one on Network. It was like a grayscale, it was like black and white. And then I did also like NFT version of him that went crazy too, like probably like a month ago. And yeah, man, you know, it's just like part of the brand, you know.
NFTs, you know, I guess I started hearing about it maybe like February, March of 2020. No, excuse me, March or April of 2020, and then everybody started getting into it heavy. Are you excited about it? Is that the future of the music industry?
Man, I just feel like Web3 is the future of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like NFTs, like metaverse, cryptocurrency, all that stuff is just like the future, man. People got to get hip because people like they like to hate on what they don't understand and what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Right. I feel like people just got to educate themselves, use YouTube, Google, whatever you got to do. You can watch a 2-minute video to understand this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so much money to be made. People are making millions of dollars a day, sitting at home trading pictures, man, and everyone's roasting them on the internet. So,
do you think the bubble is gonna eventually burst?
Obviously, you know, everything comes in waves, you know, there's definitely going to be hot moments for everything, but I feel like it's just here to last, honestly.
And so were you into crypto like before the NFT wave? Like, have you been into Bitcoin or ETH or anything?
Yeah. So I got into crypto probably like last year around October, like when Bitcoin was at like 9,000. I got into that shit. I got into Ethereum and Bitcoin. And yeah, it's been amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously very volatile, goes up and down. People get scared. But you just gotta buy some, hold, you know. What I tell all my friends is like, you know, every month just buy a little bit, spend $100, spend $20, just keep accumulating more because this is gonna be the shit. You know what I'm saying? 20 years, if you got a Bitcoin, you're gonna be that guy, you know.
Who knew Murda Beatz has diamond hands? In case you folks didn't know,
I got diamond hands. These hands are not, man. We ain't going.
What's the wildest thing you've spent money on? Whether you call it wasting money or an investment or something that you never thought you would do with some of your profits?
Um, Definitely like cars and stuff. But like honestly, like I remember when I bought my Richard Mille watch for 150,000. When I bought it, I was like, huh? Like, but then like 3 years later, the watch is now worth 330,000. So I didn't even know it was like an investment piece like that when I bought it.
Yeah.
So I always tell people to buy watches, man. Great investment.
It's crazy how like NFTs, crypto, and watches have been like the three big things I think people have gotten into over this last year. It's nuts. The watch industry is going crazy.
I've never lost money on a watch that I bought, and every time I bought it just because I wanted it. So it's like amazing.
Yeah, man. Are you interested in the metaverse at all?
Yeah, I just bought some land in Sandbox.
Okay.
Definitely gonna buy some in Decentraland. I love real estate and the real land too. That's amazing too. But I just feel like a big passion of mine, like after the music it's been like investing. Like I've been having like a lot of fun investing and learning about that, and that's like what excites me and stuff. So it goes hand in hand with music too. Just everybody in music should, when they get their foot in the door, they should find a way to diversify.
And music doesn't stop just because you're doing other ventures right now. We still have a brand new song that's going to debut tomorrow. It's called One Shot, and it's featuring Blastin' and Wale. How did you link up with them for this?
So I was in Miami working with Rick Ross, and I ended up pulling up that beat. And then someone was like, yeah, Blast here. You know him? I was like, nah, I never met him. Bring him in the room. And he came in the room, and I was like, yo, I got this beat. It's kind of crazy. You should hop on it. Played it for him, and he went in the booth, snapped. And I was like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. And then Wale was in the other room, so I went and grabbed Wale. I'm like, yo, I need you for a verse real quick. He came in, did his verse. And I was like, I might need this one. So I kind of told Rose and shit, and then held the record, and then no one was saying anything. So I kind of just like, put it together, shot the dope video. Y'all will see that next, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, man, I hope y'all like it. It's a great record. It's a feel-good record, you know what I'm saying? We can roll it into summer break, spring break, you know what I'm saying? We can roll it into the summer, some cool shit, some yacht, all white day party vibes.
Can you imagine Murda Beatz DJing a spring break pool party, and he just says 3, 2, 1 and then bangs out the one shot record? You know what I mean? That's what it's going to be like.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. All right, Murda Beatz. And the last thing, do you ever think you'll get tired of like doing production? Is there something else that you see yourself eventually getting into?
I definitely love making music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even if like I didn't have to do anything for the rest of my life, I would definitely still make some beats every now and then, Right. But definitely just like investing in stuff, maybe like some acting.
Okay.
I think I'm a funny guy. I think I could be a comedian one day. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to do it all. I want to be a race car driver.
Have you done any of the like NASCAR experiences at the tracks or anything?
I did one in Vegas. I like drove this Rari around this road course, and they said I was pretty good.
Okay.
Whipping it. I was whipping it. I was going like 170.
Nice. All right, man. Well, watch out. Murda Beatz could be passing you on the highway anytime now. You never know. I'm going to go put out the fire over there. Murda Beatz, you're officially a member of the Midnight Society, and it's Animal Status only on Shade 4-5.